G'day guys, welcome back. Quick little video today. I'm using the Platinum Art Class 1 hour epoxy. So because it sets up in an hour, I really don't have very much time at all to work with it. I've done a few blooms with it now. I really love it, but you have to be quick. You can't pour it too deep. And you can't have your room too hot, otherwise it goes off really fast. I'm just going to put a few little drops of this color shifting gold alcohol ink. I'll show you the bottle a bit later on when I unmold, because I need to get on with this. And oh gosh, what's leaking? I'm going to put a little bit of gold glass in the center, just a little scoop of gold glass like so. Got that from Amazon, and we'll just poke that down. Don't want much of a gold hint like with the alcohol ink, just a little bit, just a bit of a sheen. Okay, which one of you is leaking? You. Who said you could do that? Right, so 10 grams in there, 1 drop. I'm only going to do 1 drop of Cast and Craft. I'll do a bigger drop though, but just one. Oh, let's do, all right, 2 tiny ones. There we go. And then 4 drops of Pinata alcohol ink. So double the amount of paste that I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I started with 10 grams of resin in there. And then I added a tiny bit more because I had some left over in my other cup, so it's probably more like half an ounce, 15 grams in there, I would say. So yeah, you got to get a wriggle on and do this before it starts warming up too much, otherwise it just won't work. And because it's a thicker resin, it is prone to get bubbles. I might just use the stick actually and see how I go with that today. Because the last few times I've used the silicone stick. But let's just try the wooden stick today and see how that goes, hey? So I'm actually dragging the resin, the white resin, through the other resin. Just dipping my stick in. It's not touching the base of the mold, it's just kind of dragging through a little bit. Done a couple of little drips there, I'll have to go over them. So I'm dipping my stick in, wiping the bottom, and then whatever's left on top is what I'm using. And hopefully this will work. I'll come around here and pick up those 2 little blobs that I've dropped like so. But yeah, you have to get a wriggle on with this resin. If you're in a really hot area like me at the moment, Queensland, Australia, when I came into the studio it was 26 degrees, so I had to put my air conditioner on, went and had dinner, and then I came back afterwards. So now it's on 24 degrees, which isn't bad. I can work with that, but I just have to be quick. If you're in a really cold area, like if you're in the middle of winter for instance, you may actually have to wait 5 minutes or so to do your petals if you're using this particular resin. There we go. I don't think I can do any more than that. Now I'm going to put a little bit of white on the stick, and let's just do a little swirl like so. Oh, stuck to me. Right, now I'm going to try and loosen any bits that are attached to the mold, because I don't want them sticking to the mold. And then if there's any blobs, just try and kind of break them up a little bit, because we don't want blobs either, because they are heavier and they tend to sink. I think that looks pretty nice. I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to give it any heat apart from a quick little torch for bubbles. It's hot enough as it is. It doesn't need to be any hotter. Let me clean up. That was quick, wasn't it? I told you it was going to be quick. Now, this resin I can actually unmold if I wanted to in an hour, as the name suggests. Art class 1 hour, but it will still be bendy. So I'll just wait. It's only, well, it's 7:30 p.m. So I'll be able to unmold them tonight before bed. Just clean up a little bit. And then that's pretty much it. We don't need to do a lot with it. Might just give it another little swirl. I'm not sure whether sort of swirling later when the resin starts to set up is a good idea. But we'll see. I'm just going to wipe my stick off. And then I can use him again. See, if you're practicing the 3D bloom, you kind of want to know whether you can do it straight away. You don't want to have to wait 24 hours, do you, for it to be able to unmold it, which is, I think, a good thing about this, because you don't have to wait. The only thing is, I don't think you can really do a lot. You could probably get away with doing 2, but then after that, I think you take too long, and it would probably start setting up, unless you're in a really cool area, temperature-wise. All right, I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to have a little close-up. Told you it was quick. Look at that, 7 minutes. Bargain. So there we go, starting to bloom. Beautiful, yay! I did one before, and instead of, like today with this one, I mixed up 30 grams of A, 30 grams, 1 ounce. Well, actually, I actually did 32 grams, and 30 grams of B. So basically 2 ounces for this. When I did it earlier on, I made up a lot more. I did 50 grams of each, and I poured it. It must have been too deep for the coaster. See, this one, it's only, I don't know if you can see that, but it's probably only half deep, if that. So, because it's a top coat, like it's a coating resin. Really good for waves, but if you want to coat an art piece, and you just, you put a thin coating on it, which is what it's supposed to be. So if you're doing the blooms, you need to just put a really thin layer of resin. If you go too deep, it'll pretty much flash cure and you won't get the bloom. The resin won't move. So I can only do 2 ounces in a 12 centimeter coaster. But look, it's working, you guys, it's working. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay. I thought, oh, I'm going to come back and do this, because I did it before dinner and it didn't work because I put it, made it too thick, and I thought, right, I'm going to come back. I'm not going to let this beat me. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. I knew there was something else I wanted to show you. The Marabou. Stephanie Hancock sent this to me. Hey, Steph, lovely lady. Sent me a present. Alcohol ink. Marabou. It's color shift. This one is glitter gold bronze green. I've also got some others she sent me that I'll use another day, because I want to do some blue with it. See, over there it kind of looks gold. Can't really pick it up at the moment. Oh, doesn't know what to focus on. I'll show you later anyway when I unmold it, and we'll see if we can get some different colors happening. But yeah, it's a color shift. It's really pretty. So just a delicate hint of color. All right, I will come back later on tonight and we will unmold this baby, but it looks as if it's blooming. Yay, so happy. See you soon. Hey guys, I'm back, and I should be heading for bed because it's 11 p.m. but I couldn't go to bed without knowing how this has turned out. So it's only been a few hours and it's all set up. It's not bendy, it's rock hard. So Look at that shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. All right. Shall we have a little look, hey? Let's get it out. Comes out nice and easily. All right. So we've got some transparency there, which is what I was hoping for, because I wanted the little petals to be quite delicate and ethereal looking and wispy. So we've got that. So because it is so transparent, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little piece of black card over the back like that, and then when I flip it over, then you'll actually be able to see, because it's a bit hard to see otherwise. I mean, you could always do a top coat if you wanted to, and you can do it afterwards as well. Like I could put one on here now because it's got a slight little lip, you see, if you can see that. It's a tiny little lip there, so you could, if you wanted to, put a very thin coat of whatever colour you wanted to. Just stand it up on a little container. All right, ready? Here we go. Hope it works. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at the sparkle. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. Love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see if I can get a bit closer up for you. I've just got that very, very faint little hint of sparkle that's kind of spread throughout. And it really matches with my glass in the center, doesn't it? Very similar to color. And then it just gives off this slight, almost like a little peachy color hue, doesn't it? So it's really, really pretty and dainty and delicate. So this is what it looks like without the black behind it. Still really, really pretty, but I'd say you would need something behind it. Sometimes you don't want to go to the trouble and time and expense of putting a background on if you're not sure if it's going to work, but you can always just add something. You could do a black like that, or maybe a steel grey, a metallic grey, I think would look nice. Maybe even a burgundy. So there we go. All right, well, I am really happy with that. I can go off to bed now and dream about resin and what I'm going to create tomorrow. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed this little video. Let me know what other colours you'd like to see these flowers in, if you want to see more flowers. Maybe you don't, maybe you're sick of them already. I'm enjoying doing them. So yeah, I better go off to bed now, hadn't I? It's getting late. Take my little doggies to bed with me. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you all real soon for the next video. Okay,